Hi everyone, this is Theo here. I managed to get myself a decent deal on Facebook Marketplace a couple of weeks ago. I found this Phantom X6. The guy was advertising it for 15,000 initially, and willing to negotiate. I brought him down to 11 because of some issues that I found with the board, and obviously the condition that I found it in. So basically, initially when I went to go test out the keyboard, it was very dusty. A couple of the notes on the keyboard was not working. Quite a common issue. Then currently still I've got an issue with these knobs. And then the screen on the back here, basically I had a whole lot of dust sitting behind the screen. So you couldn't see the screen nice and clearly as you see it now. A whole lot of dust on the board in between these crevices and stuff like that. So I managed to clean out all of that and opened it up about 3 times. First time obviously being to fix the key bed, making sure I fixed that, closed it up, worked. Next, opened it up to fix the screen. With that, everything, all the boards had to come out, or at least the boards on this half of the keyboard. That I think is still, I haven't touched any of the, or cleaned out any of the dust on that side of the board still, because I haven't. Hopefully I'll do that in a future video and show you guys the inner workings of this board and how easy it is to fix these notes on the keyboard. So basically, issue with the knobs that I currently still have. I'm assuming it's probably a dry joints, or a common issue with this board is the knobs, the pressure. If you store this board in a hard case, they tend to not like the pressure on these knobs, and then they will start configuring your sound automatically. That's when you'll find the sound quality changes, or the total overall sound changing while you're playing live. So that is an issue I still have to fix. I'm gonna get myself a soldering iron in future and hopefully show you guys on how I managed to fix that. So yeah, what you're seeing here is the after cleaning and all of that. So I think I've got a fairly decent deal on this board. The way I bypassed the knob issue at the moment is basically by turning this effects all off, this real-time effects. So I make sure none of these lights are lighting up, so which means this is not in use anymore, or at the moment. So that's how I'm currently using it, and my sound stay the same, nothing changes there. So yeah, the keyboard was still obviously in its factory setting. There was not added patches installed on it. I managed to get it updated as well. As you can see there, I've got nice piano, which is in user 1. I've got all these sounds in user, which is all updated patches, as you can see there. So yeah, I managed to quite a lot of work to get this keyboard updated with the patches. Hopefully I can show you guys in a future video on how I managed to get that to work in 2025, because currently the editor where you need to edit those patches or to get it to install onto this keyboard, you need a PC or laptop with Windows XP on it. That's the only version of Windows, or like a Mac, an older Mac, where that you can get that to work. And I managed to get on one of the forums a guy that already converted those files to the proper format, and I just manually moved it from the laptop into this keyboard, into the sample memory at the moment, and I loaded those patches and downloaded them individually one by one. That's the problem with with this board. It's very time consuming to load those patches to the board and save them individually. Yeah, on that same video I can probably show you guys everything I had to do to get this keyboard to work in its current state. Fixing the keyboard, very simple task, very simple thing to do, not really a big problem. So yeah, if you own a board like this, or you know electronic things, I'm sure you'll be able to open this up and just clean that bed or realign the little rubber that connects it to the board, and that resolved my issue. So yeah, I think most of the issues that I had with this board was the dust, because this keyboard was covered in dust in the crevices, still currently inside on the side of the board, which I haven't looked at yet inside. And then obviously my biggest problem is these knobs to get this to work. If I can get that to work, it's a big win for me. But currently, even like it is now, currently I'm happy with the amount of money I spent, and definitely a contender to still use in 2025. So yeah, I'm happy with the purchase on this Roland FantomX. Thank you guys for watching the video. Yeah, I'm fairly new on YouTube. Hopefully I can give you guys some content, more content on this board, or like future stuff coming up. Yeah, and hopefully it's useful to you guys, because I haven't found a lot of videos how to resolve my issues that I found with the board. So thanks for watching this video. Yeah, hopefully give me a like, or subscribe or anything. Yeah, thanks so much. Cheers guys.